So good morning all. Continuing with the unit number 4, that is Introduction to Business Intelligence. In today's session, we are going to understand analytical information for decision support. Then we are going to address benefits of using analytical information for decision support. And then we will look for different information sources for decision makers before business intelligence evaluation. And then we are going to define the business intelligence along with the features of business intelligence. And then we will see why we go for the business intelligence and how we go for the business intelligence. And these are the terms we should aware about. First one is data mining, and next one is business analytics, that we are going to see in today's session. Now let's begin with the using analytical information for decision support. In the past, leading market research firms noticed that often senior executives in the business leveraged numerical information to support their decisions. In the market research firms, they have used numerical information to support their decisions. They started using the term business intelligence for the set of concepts and processes that allows a business executive to make informed decisions. IT applications providing such numerical information were commonly called analytical applications to distinguish them from transaction-oriented applications. The decision making becomes informed decision making with the use of business intelligence. So why is an informed decision? Because it is a decision based on the fact and fact alone. Why is it informed decision? The simple reason is informed decision based on fact, not on gut feeling, more often than not are the correct decisions. It's easy to communicate facts to the larger number of stakeholders. So this informed decision is totally based on the facts, and facts cannot lie. So that is the power of informed decisions. One of the benefits is consistency in decision making. So in the analytical information for decision supports, previously the business executives uses the numerical information to support their decisions. Then business intelligence come into the picture, which will provide analytical applications which will help them to process the information, numerical information, and provide the informed decision, which is based on the facts which is present in the data. So what are the benefits of using analytical information for decision support? This type of decision making will lead to business benefits. It will provide insight into the operational efficiencies. It will help explore untapped opportunities, and above all, it will serve as a window to business dynamics and performance. It will help to provide answers to the questions like, who are my most profitable customers? Which are the most profitable products? Which is the most profitable marketing channel? What are the various sell-up and cross-sell opportunities? Who are my best performing employees? and how is my company performing in terms of customer expectations, etc. Such kind of questions will be answered with the help of analytical information for decision support. And these are the very important questions with respect to business point of view to any organization. And with the help of this analytical information, the executives or managers or leaders can take the decisions. It is true that business executives, operation staff, and planning analysts all made decisions even when business intelligence or business analytics were not there. The evolution of business intelligence made decision making faster, reliable, consistent, and highly team oriented. Of this, business executives, operational staff, and planning analysts all made decisions even when business intelligence or business analytics were not there. The evolution made decision makers faster, reliable, consistent, and highly team oriented. This is the most important benefit of evolution of business intelligence. So what are the information sources for decision makers before BI evolution? So decision makers invest in obtaining the market facts and internal facts such as finance and marketing sales to evolve business plans. Some of the frequently used information sources are market research. This is one of the sources for decision makers before BI evolution. Still it is used. This analysis helps understand better the marketplace in which the enterprise in question is operating. It is about understanding the customers, the competitors, the product, changing market dynamics, etc. It is so answered questions such as whether the launch of product X in a region A will be successful or not. Will the customer be ready to the launch of product X? Kind of questions will be with the help of market research. Should we continue atom Z? Where should atom B be placed on the top shelf? So such kind of questions will be answered with the help of market research. Another source of information is statistical data. This is essentially about unraveling hidden patterns, spotting trends, etc. Through proven mathematical techniques for understanding raw data, for example, variance in production rate, correlation of sales with company campaigns, cluster analysis of shopping patterns, etc., will help decision makers see new opportunities or innovate products or services. Next is management reporting. Most enterprises have their own IT team dedicated to churn out ad hoc reports for the management. So in the company, you will find the reports of the quarterly, yearly reports of the companies. That is one of the information source for decision making. So this management reporting often times may invest in personalized tools to prepare reports in graphical format. Next source of information is market survey. Enterprises also employ third-party agencies to conduct consumer surveys and competitive analysis. They also use benchmark data to understand their strengths and specific market opportunities they could exploit, as well as risk that might their revenue or share market. So these are the some of the information sources from which information is collected and which will help the executives to make the decision. Market research, statistical data, management reporting, and market surveys. Then evolution of business intelligence. The Howard Dresner of the Gartner Group in 1989 coined the term BI. He defined business intelligence as a set of concepts and methodologies to improve decision making in business through use of facts and facts-based system. So how BI is defined? It is a set of concepts as well as methodologies to improve decision making in business through use of fact and facts-based systems. The goal of BI is improve decision making. Yes, decisions were made earlier too without BI. The use of BI should lead to improve the decision making. Previously, there were not BI. At that time also decisions are taken. But with the help of BI, they can take the decision very improved decisions will be taken place. BI is more than just technologies. It is a group of concepts and methodologies. It is a fact-based. Decisions are no longer made on the gut feeling or purely on hunch. It has to be backed by facts. BI uses a set of processes, technologies, and tools such as Informatica, IBM Data Stage, AB Initio for extracting the data, SAS, IBM SPSS for analyzing the data. So these are some of the softwares they have used to do the business process. IBM Congo's business object for putting the data to transfer raw data into meaningful information. So these are some of the software that are used in the business intelligence. Business intelligence mines the information to provide knowledge, that is knowledge discovery from data. In the organization, you will have a huge number of data, but you need to mine the data to retrieve the meaningful information from it. It is called as knowledge discovery from the data. And that uses the knowledge to provide beneficial insights. The insights then lead to impactful decision making, which in turn provide business benefits such as increased profitability, increased productivity, reduced cost, improved operations, etc. The transformation of raw data to business benefits through BI may be depicted as: first is your raw data. It gets converted into meaningful information. It gets converted into knowledge discovery, then beneficial insights, and then impactful decisions, and then this will be helpful to the business benefits. So this is how the data is used in the business intelligence. Just a minute. Okay, so we are going to continue. So this figure shows how the information will be converted from raw data to meaningful meaningful information. Based on that, as a business leaders can take the decision for the benefits of the business. So as we are from different branches, we need to understand this process. Whenever you go for any organization, your mind should be like this: from where data is came and how it is processed and how it will be used to do a good, more better business in your field. So once you understood this process, you can automatically get the insights of the data, and based on that you can take the good decisions, and that good decisions will be helpful for the better business. So this is how your data is converted to business benefit. So the business intelligence have the other names. They are actually, this is the combination, all these terms are combinations or some parts of the business intelligence. First is reporting. Sometimes it is also called as reporting. It is sometimes called as decision support system. It is also called as business analytics. It is also called as business insights. It is also called as business investment, and sometimes it is also called as competitive intelligence. So all the terms are belong under the umbrella of business intelligence terms. They are used for different purposes to look at the business insights. They are called business intelligence insights. If you go for the analysis of the business, then it is terms, it's called as business analytics. If you go for the decision making, it is called as decision support system. So all these terms are used in the business intelligence. So in short, business intelligence is about providing the right information in the right format to the right decision makers at the same time. So right information at the right time and having with the right format. BI is an enterprise-wide platform that supports reporting, analysis, and decision making. So it will support reporting, analysis, and decision making. So BI leads to facts-based decision making, single version of truth. BI includes reporting and analytics. Now we are going to learn about the features of business intelligence. Facts-based decision making. Decisions made through business intelligence are based purely on the fact and history. It is about staying in tune with the data flowing through your business systems. Next is single version of truth. Put simply, a single version of truth means that if the same piece of data is available at more than one place, copies of the data should agree wholly and in the every respect. So data present in different locations having the same meaning, it is called as single version of truth. So BI helps provide single version of truth. Again, it's a 360-degree perspective on your business. BI allows looking at the business from various perspectives. Each person in the project program team will look at the data from his or her role and will look for attributes that add value for decisions making in his or her role. Virtual team members on the same page. In today's business context, not all stakeholders or decision makers will be in the same building geographic location. Businesses are highly distributed in nature and executives travel extensively. The team of people who work on the common project purpose business goal but are spread across locations in terms as a virtual team. So technologies like BI bring them together and provide them the fact-based facts that are speed of light in personalized forms. So because of this, you can collaborate your stakeholders into a single platform. It makes as a virtual team members on the same page. And with the help of this, you can do the business. So BI benefits visibility into enterprise performance. So BI provides a clear insight into the enterprise performance. This is by way of operational dashboard. An operational dashboard makes use of visual forms such as charts, tables, metrics, indicators, etc. This is one example of good food restaurant. The restaurant owner view the progress of chain of restaurants on the single dashboard. So this quickly tells him with relevant data which branch is doing excellent business, where the business is average with data, and timely information as provided by the dashboard lead to early remedial procedures. BI support decision making at all levels of enterprise. These are the types of decisions: operational, tactical, and strategic. Impact is from low to high. So if you go for the operational decisions are made even more frequently. The impact, however, is restricted to single unit, department, or function. The decisions help in conducting the day-to-day operations of the business. For example, good food restaurant, an operation level decisions may be what menu items need to be dropped this week to handle bad weather. You can apply it at the tactical level. Tactical decisions in comparison to strategic decisions are made more frequently. In terms of impact of decision, tactical decisions affect the single unit department. For example, for good food restaurant, tactical decisions may include how much discount should we offer for handling cruise liner guests, or what are the right months in the year for encouraging customers redeem loyalty points. So these are some of the tactical reasons. Strategic reasons, strategic decisions. BI helps enterprise to see the big picture at the strategic level. It supports decision making for the long term. So decisions affect the entire organization. For the good food restaurant, strategic decisions may include where could be the next 5 restaurants. Is cruise liner more attractive than flight kitchen management opportunity, etc. So based on low level to high level decisions you can take based on the BI, and the decisions of that will affect with respect to their position. Operational will affect the single unit, department, or function. Tactical level decisions affects on the single unit or departments, and strategy level will impact on the whole organization. So this is how the BI support decision making at all levels of enterprise. So why we go for the BI? So the past will tell you what happened and why did it happen. What happened and why did it happen? By looking at the past, answer these questions. Once you know this, what is happening and why it is happening, that is analyze the present. With the help of current data, you can answer these questions. What is happening and why it is happening. And based on this, you can predict the future. What will happen? You can predict the future and what will happen. And this is very important with respect to business perspective. If your business depends on this, how future opportunities you are grasping, how decisions will take place in the department or in any organization. So that's why business intelligence is very important in any organization. So need for BI at virtually all levels. There is too much data but too little insights. Business intelligence has been there in the boardroom for long. There is need to expand business intelligence from boardroom to front lines. Structured and unstructured data need to converge. So how BI will be implemented? So this is your IT department in the company, which uses the different sources. You are familiar with these sources now. Orders, invoices, shipping, web links, external data. All these sources will be stored in relational tables with the help of data warehouse. Before storing it, this data is just extracted, transformed, and loaded into the relational tables. And it is used for analytical applications, that is product profitability, workforce planning, and CRM. And then there are different business intelligence tools which will operate on these data warehouses wherein your data is present, which will reporting tools are there, querying tools are there, analyzing tools are there, and some alerting tools are there, which will retrieve the meaningful information from this data warehouse, which will be help to the executive to take the decisions. So this is how your business intelligence is working. Now you can understand this image properly because you are familiar with this all the things. This is one example of challenges in retail industry. Challenges are cost to serve, promotional offers, how much promotional offers you can give to the customer, how to attract customers, how to manage inventory. Such kind of challenges are present in the retail industry. So by leveraging BI in the retail industry, online shopping are there, customer demographic or products price details will be stored in the data. Then all the data is present in this data warehouse, customer, products, and transactions. And then there are reporting tools, analytical tools, best practices, and optimization sections. With the help of this, they can optimize the cost, they can have new promotions, and they can identify the new customer needs. Based on that, they can attract to the customers and optimize inventory and allocation. So this is how the BI will help the retail industry to do a good business. They will find the new opportunities, they will attract to the, they can do the good business. So it is just for your information. It's a big topic, but you should understand data mining. This is one example, diaper bear. A hypothetical pattern learned from the transaction data. On Friday evening, shops also bear. So highlights new surprising correlation that can be acted on by the store. To promote more users to display this behavior, consider dynamic store layout decisions that might alter locations of product based on co-purchase. Consider couponing strategies that can be used to cross-promote rate products in some cases. Data mining credit card fraud. So credit card fraud costs the industry billions of dollars each year, and pattern discovery tools and machine learning models such as neural networks are routinely used to analyze fraud databases to identify triggers. A self-service transaction at a gas station followed by expensive purchase is an indicative of fraud. An example pattern learned from credit card fraud data. Pattern is then used in real time to flag the transaction that might be problem. So this is how you can avoid the credit card fraud with the help of data mining. This is the best example, and you are come across this example. Just understand data mining for marketing. Whenever you go for the Amazon.com and if you purchase a particular item, it will show you the links of the items like this. Customers who bought this item also bought some of the this related items. data mining will find the correlation between or association between the atoms they are matching together, or they are bind customer together, and that atoms will be shown to you. So this is how they were use the data mining algorithms to make the user friendly or more detailed web page to give a better experience to the customer. When you go for the Amazon website or when you go for the Flipkart website, at that time you will find a particular product you have purchased and similar products will be displayed to you on that same page. So this is because of the data mining. It is just for your information, ERP versus business intelligence. ERP is for data input, whereas business intelligence is for data retrieval. Essentially, on operational, transactional, OLTP systems are used. Essentially, OLAP is used in BI. It supports the capture, storage, and flow of data across multiple units of organization. Whereas this BI supports the integration of data from varied data sources, transform the data as per business requirements, and store it in the business data warehouse. Has support for new pre-built reports, which usually helps to meet the transactional needs of the organization. It supports advanced forms of reporting and visualization, has supports for dynamic reports, drill down reports, drill across reports, etc. Has little or no support for analytical needs of the organization. It supports the analytical needs of the organization. So this is how the difference between ERP and business intelligence. Now let's understand business analytics. Business analytics is heavily dependent on data. It is successful implementation. Its successful implementation. Business analytics requires a high volume of high quality data. The challenges faced by business analytics are storage of the data, integration of the data, reconciliation of the data from multiple different sources across several business functions, and the continuous updates to the data warehouse. So difference between with the help of this difference, we can understand what is business intelligence and business analytics. So the questions answered by the business intelligence is what happened will be tell to you by the business intelligence. When did it happen? Who is accountable for what happened? How many? How often? Where did it happen? All these questions will be answered by BI. Whereas, why did it happen? Will it happen again? What will happen if we change X? What else does the data tell us that we never thought to us? What is best that can happen? So these questions will be answered answered by the business analytics. So business intelligence used at the reporting, KPI and metrics, automatic monitoring, alerting, dashboard and screen score cards, OLAP, cube, slice and dice, and drilling, ad hoc query. Whereas business analytics use statistical quantitative analysis, data mining, predictive modeling, design of experiments to extract learning out of business data, and multivariate testing. So this is the difference between business